The Freestyle frog is made with LiveTarget's new Injected Core Technology. The lifelike inner core mimics a swimming or fleeing frog. The core is then encapsulated in a clear, durable, twin-tail exoskin, which generates the Freestyle frog's signature action. As shown here, the legs in this traditional injection process are necessary to create the action, but are unnatural in profile, making game fish wary. The legs in the Freestyle frog are less noticeable underwater, and game fish can focus on the natural profile of the frog.
Guys, I'm Scott Martin, hanging out here on Lake Okeechobee and testing out some new lures from LiveTarget. The Freestyle frog, I tell you what, reeling baits through the grass here on Okeechobee is the #1 way of catching big fish. And the new Freestyle frog with ICT technology, inner core technology. What is that? That's an exoskin that is wrapped around that bait that gives that bait such a realistic look. Super high detailed paint job underneath that exoskin gives it weight, it gives it action. This thing right here makes a lot of commotion, and it's some of the most ferocious strikes that you're ever gonna get. This thing is sexy. Look how realistic this frog is. Very well put together. And here's some things that I love about this frog. #1, super durable. I've been fishing with this same frog for a lot of casts. Caught a lot of fish on it too. #2, it throws very well. And #3, the action. Action is probably the most important thing, right? I mean, just what draws the fish to the bait. These legs, these oversized legs, they're durable and they make a lot of commotion. It's an exoskin that wraps around the bait. So it allows a very highly detailed body or inner core to that bait, but it allows the bait to have an appearance of a smaller bait. And with the ICT technology, the exoskin wrapped around it adds a little extra bulk to the bait, a little extra size so you can cast the bait better, but yet it still represents a smaller forage. Let me explain the 3 ways I like to fish this. #1, I like bomb casting out here on these grass beds. #2, I like going up shallow around cover, like around docks. This thing skips like a dream. I'll sidearm it underneath some docks, skip it all the way up under the little dark corners of that dock, and reel it out. You can reel it on the surface, or even add a little weight and go subsurface with it. I also like targeting the lily pads or to lay down trees along shorelines. This is the bait that you can virtually fish everywhere. You know, I'm a tournament fisherman. I make my living by catching big fish. And there's nothing better to target big fish with than a frog. And LiveTarget hit it out of the park with the Freestyle frog. It does so many things. It's one of the most versatile big fish baits that I've got in the boat. Fish are up chasing. Everything loves a frog.
The new Freestyle frog comes in 3 sizes and 8 vibrant colors.